Not many people knew about options, so I could not even get a proper training when I started. And that's why I lost a lot of money, made all kinds of stupid mistakes in the first several years. Tens of $1,000s. Last year, 2023 was very good when I earned like 84%, took home like $900,000 profit.
So hi guys, it's Zafran here from Piranha Profits. Today we're interviewing the Grandmaster of Options Trading, Pham. So Bang, can you introduce yourself?
Hi everyone, my name is Pham. I have been trading the market for 24 years and including the 20 years in the option trading arena. And I have recently retired. The reason why I decided to retire early was that I wanted to focus my energy and time to trade for myself. Also want to help other people, teaching, coaching students so that they can learn a very powerful skills of option trading.
So how old are you when you retired, Bang?
That was last year, so when I was 54 years old.
Wow. Yeah, that's great. So can you share a bit of how you started trading options? What were you doing then? Like how did you trade options in your life? Were you working?
Yeah, 20 years ago when I started knowing options, it was a very new concept at that point in time. It was not so popular. Not all stocks have options, and even stock with option did not have on the weekly series. So there's not many series for you to trade. So it's a very infant stage of the options, and not many people knew about options. So I could not even get a proper training when I started. So I did a lot of like experiment by myself, try and error. It's like blind walker, and that's why I lost a lot of money, made all kinds of stupid mistakes in the first several years.
So how much money do you think you lost in those?
I mean, I blow up 2 accounts. Not a big one because when I started, it was small, but I learned a lot from my costly mistakes.
I mean, it happens. Blowing your accounts is normal. I mean, as long as you blow a small account that you can afford to lose, I think that's
It's
okay,
not
right?
fun. It's not fun. It's still your hard-earned money. It's better not to do it, but because understanding at that point in time, there was not a lot of option training courses or coaches or teachers or trainers. So I have to did the experiment by myself. But then when I had the chance to learn options in a proper way, I realized that what I did then was completely wrong. And that's why I blew up my account. But if you have a chance to learn option properly from Piranha Profit School here, then it's better for you to not paying that costly mistakes.
So get your education first, guys, so you don't have to waste more money blowing your accounts.
Tens of $1,000s, not just thousands. Yeah.
Tens of thousands, guys.
Yeah.
You blew 2 accounts, but you stood your ground. Options was something you wanted to do, and now you're making 6, 7 figures trading options, huh?
Yeah, so the moment I took the proper training course on the options, and I realized that what I did was wrong, and I did the right way, then I started bringing in more consistent profits. So I started trading and more professional way, and that's where I generated consistent profit. Last year, 2023 was very good when I earned like 84% return on investment when the market was like 24%, and I took home like $900,000 profit. This year is getting better. So in terms of percentage, it's not as high as last year, 55% year to date. But absolute is bigger because now I already generated $1.2 million profit for 10 months.
Some juicy profits just from options trading, guys.
That's part of the reason why I decided to retire early on. So because you can earn good money and then you can do something you love also. So what not to like when you do something you love and get paid at the same time?
So when did you realize that over the years of your trading that options could be like a major source of your income?
Yeah, so the moment I learned option in the right way, I like discover that hey, there's so many powerful techniques and the way you can construct different trades that fit different market conditions or different trade setups. It just gave me a very powerful tool that I could make money in any market conditions. And that's I know that I could generate serious income from this. Since then, I never use stocks to trade anymore, only options,
Pure options.
pure options, 100%.
So can you share with us, can you give us the spill the beans? What are your top 5 or top 3 favorite options strategy?
Yeah, so we cover many option strategies in our curriculums, about 20 of them, many of which were created by myself. So it's my proprietary kind of strategies. But I did not use all of them all the time. I use them occasionally in different contexts. The bread and butter strategies that I've been using, the one I created, like Bunbang collar, like the DS hammer, even like the calendar spread. It's not my proprietary, but DS hammer is DS hammer, calendar, Bunbang collar, and crouching bull, also another proprietary strategy that I created.
So you have calendar spreads, your bullbang collar, DS hammer,
Crouching bull.
crouching bull.
Yeah, and occasionally I use some of other strategies, like Iron Condor, Ubuntu spread as well. So those are not my proprietary one, but I also use others.
Can you tell us about a day in your life now after you retired? Like what do you do? Like when do you trade?
Yeah, so the best thing about retirement early and doing something that you like and earn money at the same time is that you can choose the time frame and the location you want to work. So I just need a laptop and internet connection, and that's it. So that's why over the past many months I've been traveling around. I just carry the laptop with me, and that's where I can trade. Now, the good thing about being in Asia also that you can use the whole day time to do whatever you like, right? So doing some sports, activities with friends, and then spend time to study, to simulate new trades, to create new strategies, test it out, watching YouTube, watching Netflix, whatever it is. And the real action only happens when the market opens in the nighttime in Singapore.
Yeah.
That's where I focus my attention and energy to do on the tradings for myself and for the community where I'm serving.
So by the way, guys, the market opens at 9:30 p.m. Singapore time. So we have a whole day of activities we could have, and then at night we can hustle. Do you religiously trade every single night? And how long does it take you to trade options when you trade?
Yeah, so I could say I trade every day right now. I don't have to trade every day, but it's just my passion. This is something I love to do. It's like part of my activities. So like I'm eating lunch or dinner, now I do some trading. It's like part of my integral daily life, right? I cannot live without trading. So it's not something that I have to do, but something I love to do. And as I said, what not to like when you do what you love and you get paid at the same time.
Okay, somebody asked that if you could only use one option strategy to generate your options income, what would it be?
I have many, but if I use only one, I would use maybe DS Hammer, the one that I am planning to teach people in the upcoming event, because that one uses less capital for those. So for those who do not have a big accounts, right? You new traders, you could totally use your small account to trade using DS Hammer, and it has limited risk. So even when the stock price drops to zero, you know how much your max risk, right?
Yeah.
And then you generate the good return on investment, almost no risk on the upside when the stock price goes up a lot. That profit would translate into a very good return on investment because you use less capital. So good return on investment. It has proven working very well for myself and for many students as well.
Yeah.
So I'm planning to share a lot of details of that strategies in the upcoming webinar.
So it sounds like it's a perfect strategy for beginners and even experts with like large accounts, right?
Yeah, there's no perfect strategy per se, but it's a good strategy for those who just dip your toe in the option water. Yeah, you want to test the water. You don't want to risk a lot of
Yeah.
money, and this is something that you can use even if you have a small account. So if you are interested to find out more about the strategies I'm talking about, the DS Hammer, which generated $250,000 profit for me in this year alone, just grab your ticket to the next Black Market live webinar where I will share with you a lot of details, and I will also share with you how I will continue to use that strategy to squeeze more money out of the top stocks that I prefer to trade. So grab your free ticket to the Black Market live online event, and I will see you there.